Hey, my Love Island fans, we got to talk about today's episode. We had one couple going official. We had another couple that had a full banquet, quote unquote. And then one of our other couples had a blazing argument. Welcome back to Romance Review TV. It's Lady T. I got another recap for you guys. Love Island Australia, Season 4, Episode number 24. And without any further ado, let's talk about what went down in Spain today. Okay, so let's talk about our first official couple. So we had Mitch, who enlists the boys to cut up rose petals and asks each one of them to hold a note to Phoebe, which will eventually lead to him at the fire pit.
I'm cutting up these to make like a trail.
That had to be way too long, bro.
Let's do rose petals then.
That'll be the easiest.
Yeah. Do you know what shapes petals are? Rose petals.
Petals?
Yeah. So do you know what shape they are?
No, I wouldn't have any idea.
Neither do I. I think they're like this.
It's good that we're all three of us doing it, because petals you don't want all the exact same.
Yeah.
Because every petal's different.
Arts and crafts.
So good to see everyone involved. I think everyone just wants, us to be happy and playing their part, everyone helping, made me feel so good.
Read this first note for me. Here.
Guys, what the fuck? Was that all fake? I thought we just had a D&M. What the fuck is it? Hey Phoebes, I wrote you 10 notes to collect from each islander and read out loud. Oh my god. What is this?
Read it out loud, please.
I walked into the villa not expecting to find love, but then I saw you. Knew it was game over. Before I came into the villa, I asked if I believe in love at first sight, and I said no. Oh boy, was I wrong. Oh my God. I cannot wait for our first proper date that doesn't involve my questionable cooking skills. All of these steps in our journey have led me to this now, so I just have one more step.
Come here.
You're making me cry.
Same. Phoebes, I have one more step. Will you be my girlfriend?
She, of course, says yes, and the Islanders break into cheers. Colum even starts to cry as he watches his best bro man become committed. So it's exciting to see one of our first couples making it official. So we had two Islanders that returned from previous season 3. They were also the winners of season 3, which they made a grand return this season, Tina and Mitch, or Titch. Now, while they're technically single Islanders, the two of them want to spend the night together, so they decide to sleep under the stars. And this happens.
Are we fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Who would have thought, eh?
And the interesting thing is Mitch was like, who would have thought? Are we effing crazy? Maybe not, but and listen, somebody dropped a comment yesterday that said we shouldn't, judge them for falling for each other. I have no issue about that. That's what my channel is, Romance Review. However, it does take away from the other islanders when they've already had a bite at the apple, left the island together as a couple, won the money, and then come back on the show. I absolutely love Titch being back together, but I don't know if I would wanted this to happen while on a new season. But it makes for great entertainment. But let's continue. Okay, so let's talk about the Naughty List Challenge, which actually set off a firestorm for one of our couples. So they got dressed up in this whole festive spirit wear, and they were dressed up like naughty little elves for this challenge. No clue about what they were going to be faced with. Now, they each had to pick a Christmas present and read out a comment to another islander about what another islander has said about them. And if that wasn't enough to stir the pot, they had to guess who said by throwing a drink in their face before who actually said it was revealed. And we know things went left. So let's continue. Now, things got a little testy when Madeline's turn was in the hot seat. And she said, look at you, look at me. I'm a 10 out of 10, a weapon. And you a 5 out of 10, bombshell. That's coming here for no reason. You got no main character energy is what the card said. And of course, we all knew who that was, Jessica. And Madeline was like, I gave Jessica a double drink because she felt that was definitely one of the most savage comments of the day. Jessica tried to redeem herself by saying it was just a joke, and she said it out of anger, and we know that was not just a joke. But it sounds like these two got a lot to talk about after that challenge was over. Now, this is when things continued to spiral when it was Claudia's turn. And the comment was, I like Claudia, but you think I tell her 100% of what we talk about? No, you tell her 75% of the rundown, little bits and pieces, the card said. Now, Claudia was already upset about the comment anyway, but to find out that it was her partner, Austin, who said it, set her off. And she said that she was so furious, like, he wants me to communicate with him, but then he doesn't want to communicate with me 100%. Ooh, yeah, it gets worse. So when Austin was in his hot seat, it was the comment Mitchell made about Austin saying that he would have participated in the truth of their game a couple of weeks ago with Phoebe H and Vaku, and that set it off. And Claudia was fuming. She said when she heard that card, she saw red. I've heard something completely different, she said, from Austin, and it's a bit of a stab in the back. I just didn't even want Austin to look at me or touch me because she was so angry in that moment. She was pissed off, and it left Claudia wondering if he's been lying to her the entire time. Now, when it came to Mitch, someone was savage when it came to him who believes he got a better body than a head.
He's got a better body than head.
When you're 6 foot, absolutely pure, massive, and built of stone, haters are gonna hate.
Got a better body than head.
I thought it was Phoebe. She's very blunt, very straight to the point. So I thought she said something like that.
Jordan. Because both yours are average.
Jordan just sounds jealous, to be fair. I mean, who wouldn't with fucking titties like this?
Oh, Phoebe, I can understand because Phoebe can be messy at times, but it was Jordan. So now it's Tina's turn, and if she was going to be in a relationship with him again, then effing get to it and go. And Tina threw her drink on Madeline, but it was actually Stella who made the brutal comment. So, of course, things heated up in the kitchen when it was Jessica's turn. The quote was just as delusional if she thinks that she's going to make Al a smitten kitten. It ain't happening. He's an F-boy. He's worse than me. Who said that? You just ratted me out. That's what Al said. Jessica was undecided on who might have said that, but chose to throw a drink at Mitchell, but it was actually Callum. Now, finally, it was Stella's turn, and she was shocked when she read out loud what someone in the villa said about her. Stella, I feel, is a dirty, dirty girl. She would have wild sex, wild, and she read that out loud. She was fairly confident that it came from Jessica, but was shocked to discover it was actually Phoebe. And then she was like, I do have a girl crush on Stella, so maybe I was hoping one day we'll have wild sex, according to what Phoebe told the cameras in the beach hut. Okay, Stella, you got a secret admirer. So let's talk about the aftermath of the whole naughty list challenge, because remember Claudia's turn? I like Claudia, but you think I tell her 100% of what we talk about? F no, you tell her 75% of the rundown, little bits and pieces. And she was also upset when it came out about the three-way kiss with Vaku and Phoebe H, and what happened with that situation where Mitchell was the one that had to tell him to leave and he didn't leave on his own, and it got ugly from there.
I want to actually go there and throw him in the pool.
Which one?
Austin, because he's like trying to play this like, you know, cute little nice boy. Oh no, I ran away. I'm not getting myself involved, when it was Mitchell who told him to leave.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I feel like Austin's a sweetie, and it sounds like with Claudia, he's been like nothing but good. Claudia was like questioning whether he's just to be this nice, soft guy. But I'm like, no, I think he's showing you who he is. Believe him, Claudia.
But you know what? He might have also been already, like, that's a statement, not based on what he actually did. Just because one person perceived that their comment made him go doesn't mean that that's actually why he chose to.
Yeah.
But then Mitchell said he definitely would have played.
But that's what Mitch thinks.
That's his opinion,
That's
not
what
what
Mitch
happened.
thinks about it.
Yeah.
So who
Right
you're
now,
gonna trust?
you've got to put Austin's opinion and Mitch's opinion.
Okay, well, Mitch's opinion, Austin's opinion. It's bad. No, because what the hell?
She's not trusting Austin for it. She's going to let some of the comments from the challenge get in the way. But why are you trusting comments made by other people in the villa? You should be focusing on the trust that you have with your partner and putting that.
Like, that means you don't trust Austin. I just want to know why Mitchell said twice in the quote he definitely would have stayed.
He didn't, so he can't definitely would have, because he didn't.
Because he didn't.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he did
I'll just
that.
talk to Mitchell about this.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to figure out if Claudia's looking for a fight, because why are we still talking about this truth or dare game that didn't even take part in? I feel like there are bigger fish to fry, and that is not one of them.
I'm really confused about you, Austin.
I went into that knowing or thinking that you would get me. And from what Phoebe was telling me as well,
I don't care. I don't care what she was saying.
I know, but that's how I was going into it.
Okay, have your own fucking mind and think about what you want to think about. Don't be influenced by people.
You're the one that's influenced by other people, but comments that I said.
That's completely different.
Phoebe is only coming to me. She's only coming to me from what she's heard. That's the only reason, because she cares for me.
In all these arguments, it's basically you, Mitchell, Phoebe, and Callum, and then Claudia, when it should be you and I.
You literally were just blaming me for like something that I didn't even know. That's why you annoyed me.
But you didn't even let me get angry at you before you went off.
What do you mean?
understand
You
that?
were angry at me.
We sat down
No, because in the freaking challenge, you wouldn't like, don't touch me, don't look at me. Yeah, okay.
because I had no explanation.
Okay, well, it's something so minute, like it's a little detail. And if I told you that I removed myself from a situation, no matter what Mitch said, no matter what anyone said, you didn't trust what I told you. She hears one quote about me, bang, you know, I've done something wrong. Don't touch me, don't do anything to me, don't do this. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, how much more of myself? I did everything right, but somehow there still was a problem.
But I didn't know that when I was sitting down there.
Yep.
Do you understand that, or are you just saying yes to please me?
No, I understand that. It's just, like, what's the point? I've given her enough reassurance for her to be able to trust me. So I really don't know. Yeah.
If you're going to get your back up at something that I've said to the girls in confidence,
don't get your guard up before you actually talk to me. So don't say I was getting angry about that when I didn't even talk to you, because you were doing the exact same thing. I need a bit more of an answer than Just. Oh my God. Do you want to be having this chat right now?
I want it just to be over and done with. I fucking can't stand arguing with you all the time.
Arguing all the time?
I just can't stand arguing in general. Yeah, it hurts. And a man take, you know?
Austin, you're going to eventually get frustrated. The double talk, the gaslighting, you're influenced. She's not influenced, but you are. I'm confused because of the word salad. But anywho, yeah, you're never going to be perfect enough for her to trust you until she deals with her own trust issues. But guess who else stirs the pot? None other than Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe's like...
Guys, I'm fucking proper fucked.
You're a proper snake, eh?
I'm proper snake.
You're a proper snake.
the
No,
worst.
I'm the worst.
I'm glad everyone else sees it now.
Guys, I didn't even mean to start so much drama. Obviously, I don't do it maliciously, and I'm not trying to start fights.
Unless you see them doing really well and you want to be the best couple in here, so you want to bring them down and sabotage them, so you're the best couple.
I would have done to win.
No.
So who started this shit?
Me.
The old head snake.
You know what? Pretty much the foundation of any of the fights that were started or arguments in the villa, it was either Phoebe or Colum. They like to keep it messy in here, but at the end of it all, you know, it would be interesting if she tried to sabotage, because, hey, at the end of this whole thing is a pot of gold and a title. So, I mean, outside of finding love, there is a competition at hand. So, is it possible that that's what Phoebe is doing? But I will say in summary is that pretty much Austin needs to decide if he's going to continue to spend so much time reassuring her. One thing about assurance and proof, until that person really wants to embrace or believe it, it will never be received. So she has to deal with her trust issues before she deals with Austin or anybody else. Okay, so let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What do you think about our first official couple in the villa? What do you think about Claudia and Austin? And do you think Colum and Phoebe are being real messy? And are they doing it to win Love Island? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Bye.